Can you guys hear Zishan?
Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
All right.
No.
Well, we're a little worried about following Bob Posner. It's like following George Carlin in 1978. But we're going to keep this short because I have to go to the bathroom. But Zishan and I take our task today very seriously.
When Matt gave us the privilege of speaking at this rehearsal dinner, we decided to prepare with the same intensity that we devoted to all of our important schoolwork when we were roommates at Ohio State.
So late last night we chugged 2 Red Bulls, chased it with a 5-hour energy. We played 2 hours of Call of Duty, and then we opened up our web browsers and began.
There comes a time in every man's life when he meets that one perfect person, the one he can always count on, to always be there, to always have their back, and to love forever. That moment came for Matt when he met me in the 7th grade. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Zishan. Matt and I met through the after-school program Destination Imagination. Or really though, I think it should have been called Destination Lifelong Friends. Now we weren't on the same team at first, and I was always a little jealous. Matt was on the cool team with all the fun and popular guys, always joking around, having a good time, and I was on the team that won. Nevertheless, we were quick friends. It was your undeniable wit and my undeniable charm that drew us together as friends, and our extremely immature sense of humor that kept that friendship so strong.
I just want to acknowledge that Zishan and I are in a competition who can unbutton the most buttons tonight. I'll take the lead. But my name is Sam. I've been best friends with Matt since we were about 16 years old. Not totally sure why, but my best theory is we both liked eating sandwiches in local parks and listening to Radiohead when we were younger.
Matt's been one of the greatest friends I've ever come to know. Facebook says we've been friends since 2005, but to me it feels much, much longer. We've experienced so much together over the last 15 years or so it was a real trip down memory lane when I was coming up with a speech last night. Unfortunately, most of our best stories are a little too inappropriate for this beautiful dinner, so I'm going to save them for the tish tomorrow. The experiences I can share, though, however, are our co-ed soccer team in high school, the Droids. Matt scored a goal from midfield, and the entire team stopped dead and did the robot. Our annual trips to Kings Island, and shamelessly holding hands on roller coasters, because I was sarcastically but truthfully a little afraid of heights. Placing 5th in the world when we joined forces in our final year of Destination Imagination and formed the Dream Team. Skydiving together for the first time after college and soiling my pants for the first time as an adult. When Matt came out to visit me recently in Los Angeles, and also our trip to Joshua Tree. Ironically, all these pictures are featured on Matt's slideshow on Play.
Yeah, I've also traveled with Matt throughout the world. From when we were 18, we went to Atlanta for the first time, like our first trip as adults. When we were 19, we went to Lollapalooza. A couple years ago, we went to Europe and traveled together, which was a great time. But Matt's always been a really awesome and driven guy. Like, when he sets his mind to something, he's going to do it. So when we were in Chicago, at Lollapalooza, we were walking around the University of Chicago. I think we each were eating a sandwich. And we were coming up with lyrics to a rap song set to this, like, classical music. I think it was, I had to Google it, as Tchaikovsky. But we came with the lyrics to this rap song, kind of joking around, and like a week later, he emails me this file, and he recorded it, and it's like fully produced of Matt rapping it. And if you want it, I upload it to my Dropbox tonight, and I can share it. I will share it with anyone here.
Don't listen to it.
I will share with anyone who wants it at the way.
Sam's right though. When Matt sets his mind to something, he really achieves it. The most notable and memorable experience I have of this is most weekend mornings when we were roommates at Ohio State, Matt would walk into the living room, acoustic guitar strapped over his often shirtless body, strumming Paranoid Android by Radiohead. I can hardly listen to that song without thinking of Matt and his acoustic guitar.
I lived with Matt for 4 years, so from sophomore to our super senior year, 5th year. And luckily we shared a room only 1 year when we were in the dormitory. And I sleep through anything. I gained the nickname Napster, and Matt is like the lightest sleeper that I know. He wakes up for anything. So I had a 7:30 a.m. class, and I was lucky because I had Matt to be my human alarm clock. And so my alarm would go off, I'd be hitting snooze, he'd be kicking my bed, yelling, "Dude, wake up." And thanks to him, I made it to like 7 out of 10 labs. I got a C in the class, so thank you, Matt.
Matt and Sharon first met freshman year of college through their friend Becca, and although Sharon was taken at the time, it was easy to see Matt was head over heels for this girl right from the start. What Sam and I mistakenly took for Matt having gas for several years just ended up being that he wasn't with the love of his life the whole time. Since they began dating senior year, Sharon turned out to be the puzzle piece of Matt's life that he didn't know was missing.
No, but Matt and I are huge Beatles fans, so I think it's a testament to Bob and Karen and my parents that we both grew up on the Beatles. We're going to be hearing a lot of Beatles this weekend, I believe.
It's true.
So in college we hosted 4 Beatles parties, which was people just wore 60s, 70s attire. We listened to the Beatles. We drank Beatles-themed beverages. And our best memory, I think we both agree, is at one point everyone was holding on to each other, I think to keep some of us from falling over. And we were singing Hey Jude. And so tonight, or probably tomorrow, we will hear Hey Jude. So if you hear it, like, everyone join in tomorrow. Let's sing some Beatles songs together. I think it'll make Matt and Sharon very happy. Let's do that.
Shishi and Mark, we love you both endlessly and couldn't be happier for you. We've all come so far from our wild nights at Ohio State, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for the 2 of you, but more importantly, for the 4 of us. Welcome, Bob and Karen. Thank you so much for conceiving these 2 beautiful souls in the late 80s.
And thank you for hosting or, funding this weekend for us. So I really appreciate it. I'll spare Matt too much sentimentality because, that's not really his style, but if you get a few beers in him, he'll give you a big hug, tell you that he loves you, and then try to give you a choke slam. But, no, so happy you guys found each other. We love you both so much. And to quote Albus Dumbledore, pity all those who have lived without love. So,
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.